Most people mistake book knowledge for power, but being smart isn't enough. Machiavelli didn't teach you how to think like a scholar. He taught you how to think like a ruler. To be dangerously smart is to be strategic, perceptive, and unshakable, not just intelligent. You will learn how to see people's weaknesses, protect your own mind, and move through life with calculated purpose. If you apply these lessons, not just hear them, you become someone few can influence, many will respect, and some will fear. If you're ready for mental mastery, subscribe, like, and comment. Now, let's begin. Lesson 1. Never let anyone know what you're thinking. Machiavelli compared wise princes to foxes, unpredictable, cunning, unseen. Revealing your private thoughts is a gift to others. They can use what they know against you. Imagine a courtier asks you what you plan to do next, business-wise. Instead of laying out your entire strategy, you smile, give a vague yet confident answer, then change the topic. When others can't predict your moves, they miscalculate. Your plans remain your own, and that uncertainty gives you leverage. When asked about your goals, give broad strokes, not detailed strategy. Use ambiguity as a tool, silence followed by decisive action. In negotiation or social settings, always leave unknown. People will fill in the blanks, often in your favor. Lesson 2. Control your emotions or be controlled by them. Machiavelli understood that emotions are weapons. If you react, you give away control. Emotional composure isn't weakness, it's strategic strength. Picture someone insulting you in public. A normal person might snap. A Machiavellian man stays still, lets the words hang, then responds calmly, or not at all. The aggressor, expecting a fight, realizes they're dealing with someone dangerous. When provoked, count to 5 before you speak. Practice emotional distancing. Think of your emotions as clouds. They pass, but you remain. Build micro routines of self-regulation, breathing, pausing, choosing your response. Lesson 3. Build a reputation that works while you sleep. Machiavelli said that a prince's image is more powerful than his armies. Your reputation is your long-term weapon. Decide on one trait you want associated with you. Might be relentless, reliable, or strategic. Then act on it publicly and privately. Every time you show up, every decision builds that image. Over time, people talk. Your reputation becomes your silent army. Choose a defining trait to build your reputation around. Be consistent. Every action reinforces that identity. Use social proof. Let letters, actions, or history build your reputation for you. Lesson 4. Study people, not their words. Machiavelli didn't trust speeches. He trusted character. Wise rulers watch behavior, not just hear promises. At a gathering, some people flatter you when they want something. Others offer help without asking. Notice who changes behavior based on their gain, who stays steady. Over time, their true motives emerge. Track behavioral patterns. Who gives when things go well? Who disappears during adversity? Make note of repeated behaviors, not just things said once. Use your observations to decide whom to trust, whom to leverage, and whom to avoid. Lesson 5. Never argue. Outsmart. For Machiavelli, argument is often a trap. Real power lies not in winning a debate, but in making your opponent believe they've won while you game. If someone challenges your idea, don't argue the details. Instead, reframe the stakes. If you do what you suggest, yes, you might gain this, but consider. Redirect their thinking to how your plan benefits or neutralizes them. They may side with you just because their ego sees advantage. Avoid direct conflict when you can reframe. Use if-then statements to shift conversation. If you think that's risky, then consider. Let people feel they're choosing, but control the options you give them. Lesson 6. Use patience as a weapon. Machiavelli praised perseverance and timing. The strongest ruler is not the most aggressive. He's the one who waits, watches, and strikes when the moment is his. In a political court, a young noble wants power now. He makes bold moves, but fails. A wiser noble watches the cracks in leadership, builds subtle alliances, and only moves when his position is unassailable. Then he takes power. Delay major decisions until you have enough information. Practice letting others make the first move, then respond with clarity. Build long-term strategies rather than reacting to every crisis. Lesson 7. Understand fear. Better than you? Understand motivation. People don't always act from hope. They often act from fear, of loss, of shame, of failure. Machiavelli knew, to lead, you must master this dual edge. Say you're building a business team. Rather than motivating with perks, you set a clear standard. Miss targets, you lose status. Outperform, you build legacy. People work not just because they want success, they fear stagnation. Create structured consequences, not just rewards. Make your own standards public or known to your inner circle. That fear of failure drives performance. Use fear of loss, of reputation, status, power as a motivator. But don't abuse it. Lead with strength, not cruelty. Lesson 8. Remove weakness. Quietly, Machiavelli valued subterfuge. He knew that exposing your vulnerabilities lets rivals strike them. Instead, you eliminate weaknesses in secret, quietly, and strategically. If you're insecure about a skill, don't broadcast your struggle. Practice in silence, build in private. By the time you show your strength, your rivals have already underestimated you. Identify your single biggest weakness, then design a discreet, consistent plan to remove it. Work on improvement away from the spotlight. Do not brag about progress until you're ready for people to see your strength. Lesson 9. Always improve your value, even when unnoticed. It's not enough to protect yourself. You must grow. Machiavelli believed rulers must increase their power and value, not just maintain what they have. Every day you sharpen skills quietly. Read, train, analyze, improve. Others may not notice at first, but over time, your competence, wisdom, and strength compound, giving you a margin no one expects. Dedicate daily time to learning and self-mastery. Invest effort in obscure or boring skills that later compound. Lesson 10. Create distance. So, they chase you. Scarcity equals power. Machiavelli knew that being omnipresent weakens influence. Rarity, mystery, and distance make you more valuable. In social or professional settings, don't always answer immediately. Be deliberate. Let people feel your absence. They'll start pursuing you, not the other way around. Don't respond to every message immediately. Make strategic play. Be seen, but not everywhere. Cultivate patience in others' expectations. Let them admire, not take for granted. Noble strategist rises. Imagine a nobleman in Renaissance Florence, Lorenzo. He's not the strongest fighter. He doesn't have the largest army, but he's patient, observant, and deeply strategic. Lorenzo watches everyday courtiers reveal their weaknesses and arrogance. He hears whispers, notes the quiet men who serve power but never take it. He builds a reputation for calm wisdom. He waits for trust. He gathers alliances. When a crisis hits, war or political chaos, Lorenzo doesn't rush. While others scramble, he applies the 10 lessons. He reveals little, cultivates fear, leverages his value, and strikes with patience. In one decisive moment, he maneuvers others, executes a cunning plan, and ascends. Not by force, but by thought. He becomes powerful, not because of brute strength, but because he mastered his own mind and used it like a weapon.